There's a debate going on because of Aaron Rodgers' Achilles injury on turf. Turf versus natural grass. What do you make of it?
I think NFL teams should have natural grass, but I don't think that solves the problem. And Dave, you know more than anybody, the issue I think is the pressure that it puts on your joints. And think about how many more high schools, how many more colleges are playing and practicing on turf than there used to be. I remember when I was in high school, it was rare that a team had a turf field. Like everybody would come look at the turf, touch the turf. Oh my goodness, this turf got the rubber things in it. Now it's not. Like a lot of high schools playing on turf, a lot of high schools practice on turf. So my concern is if these guys, while their body is developing, are practicing or playing on turf for 10 years, by the time they get to the NFL, is that damage already done to where the natural grass and it being technically safer isn't going to be something that helps? Now, again, if you're in NFL, there's no reason you shouldn't have natural grass fields, especially in all new stadiums and all stadiums that can easily account it. I think it should probably be grandfathered in the turf for like somewhere like the Superdome or something like that. But in the bigger issue, I think, is that all these guys are playing football on turf fields until they get to the NFL. And maybe the damage is already done at that point, because I do think we see a lot more like Achilles ruptures, a lot more ACL tears. And it's important to remember that muscle fatigue is the biggest indicator for what happens to those injuries, what causes those injuries. So it just might be a wear and tear of the body of not only playing football, but playing it on a surface that's harder than grass over a long period of time while your body's developing, that's creating these injuries that we're seeing at the NFL level because of all the turf that players play on before. And I think a lot of the debate has been focused on the NFL side of it. Not enough has been focused on, hey, what about all the other turf that football players play on before they get to the NFL? Because I think that has as much to do with it as the turf that they're playing on now.